Happy November, everybody. And for some reason, November gets a bad rap. I don't know why. I guess the weather cools down, and then you're still a couple months away from Christmas. But it is Brian Wood's birthday in a couple weeks, so that's why you should like November. You should also like this store, because this is great. It's called Hoo La La. And as I pull up my mask, we introduce Leanne, who is a DIY...
Good morning.
DIY
ninja! Self-proclaimed.
Okay,
Self-proclaimed.
Cool. Well, we'll see after the end, after the segments, if I agree with that. Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you, too. It's been too long.
You're a regular on the show, but we haven't had you on in a while. And this is super exciting because this is your new place in Burlington.
This is my new home base.
Okay.
So welcome to Hoo La La. This is really a store that is a visual exploration of my heart in a lot of ways. I've taken a lot of time to curate items that I personally just really love, but what I love most about them is a lot of the items are actually made locally and handcrafted and really unique. So I wanted to take you around to some of the categories and show you some of the highlight items, and I think we have to start first with one of my favorite artists because she is actually from Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, Hamilton.
So this is an artist. She goes by Poppermost Prints is her company. And what I love most is she does these really great modern, simplistic art prints of strong women. So there's very much like a feminist element to her brand. But then she also does these really cool recreations of movie posters and some iconic figures. So lots of musicians, lots of movies. It's just very, very unique.
Are you always on the lookout for stuff? Like always just...
Always.
How are you finding stuff?
Always. You know what? The power of social media, I have to tell you, since I've been sharing little nuggets of the shop, because we're not actually open yet officially. We'll be open this Friday.
This is an exclusive.
It's a sneak peek exclusive. So we'll be open this Friday, but we've been sharing on our social media and certainly on Instagram, hoolala.com, DOTCOM. And we've had so many local makers reach out, including this company. So this is they're called Pebble Canada. And these are really adorable little handmade baby rattles. And they're all hand knit and crocheted. Now, the story behind this is the owner of the company, Samantha Morshed, she went to Bangladesh and realized and saw a lot of women not able to work in their own rural villages. And instead, they were having to leave their communities for sometimes months at a time to go make wages in the city. So she started teaching the women in the villages how to knit and crochet and has since grown this fair trade company that employs thousands of women. And they're able to also to take their children to work with them. So it's such a feel-good, and she's out of British Columbia, Canada, so I'm so happy to support her brand.
Okay, let's take a break there because we're gonna try and show off as much as we can. You're off the beaten track a little bit. It's in Burlington, the address is in the bottom of the screen, but it is a cute little spot that's gonna be open on Friday.
Yes,
right?
and by appointment only, so you can go to our website, hoolala.com, to be able to book an appointment as of Friday.
Awesome, and we'll show off some other stuff and maybe get into some DIY ninja things with Leanne. We come back on Morning Live. Kick off the month of November, kick off a fresh new week because it's a great new spot in Burlington by somebody born and raised in Burlington. You guys all know DIY master Leanne. That's gotta be exciting for you to have your own spot in Burlington.
This is so exciting. It really is a dream come true. I've always wanted to have my own retail store. I've always wanted to do it in my hometown and put roots down somewhere. So to be able to do this even through a pandemic, it was actually never really part of my plan, but it's been the best happy surprise this year for me.
Because we need the online presence. You have to have that. But then as far as the brick and mortar stuff, like the melding of the two, why is that important?
People will always want the experience, in my opinion. They like the touch and feel. They want to see things in person. So being able to have the space that, again, is open by appointment only, but people can come in a controlled way during COVID and have the experience of shopping without crowds of people and get the one-on-one experience with me.
We bring Jackie?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Jackie. Good morning. Good morning. Our model Jackie, everybody. What do you got, Jackie?
Well, I wanted to share one of my go-to items. So I live in kimonos. I absolutely live in them. And I think that there's a way, especially in these days of the pandemic, to be comfortable but also be fashion. And kimonos are great just to throw on either whether you're at home or headed out, but they're not just summer attire. So I carry a line called Monday Muse by a local girl duo. They're all handmade, and I love how Jackie styled it here for the fall. But one thing that I wanted to point out with these kimonos, Jackie, if you want to come over here, I wanted to show how they've been designed to actually be worn upside down, which sounds crazy, but we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna flip it around, and there's a little slit at the back that will go by her neck. So instead of a traditional kimono that's long at the front, this creates a look where it is a little shorter and cropped at the front and almost like a lapel now at the top. where it's got this nice little crop, and you can even tie this, which also looks really cute. And you get a whole new look. So it's maximizing your wardrobe and comfort attire, but again, still being chic.
We're going to attempt to show off as many things as we can in the shop. There's a whole lot here to see, so that's exciting. And as Leanne said, so it's by appointment only. This Friday.
This Friday, but online this Friday, so you can shop your heart out online and book your appointment this Friday.
This guy, he's looking like he's having a pretty good time. We'll have to get into why Mr. Gosling is in the building. We'll touch on that when we come back to Ooh La La on Morning Live. Well, aren't Mondays just the best? Said no one ever, unless you're here at Ooh La La in Burlington. Because we are having a good time back with DIY Ninja, Leanne, and we got our comfies on.
We are super comfy because I'm all about comfort, but I'm also about getting together with my girlfriends and having a really good time. But that's not happening as much as I would like it to during COVID. So one of the ideas with the shop was to create some kind of comfy items, comfy attire that you can indulge in, and then maybe host a virtual girls' night in party while you're all snuggly with all your friends online.
Can we talk about these?
So these are the ultimate snuggle hoodies. And if you look, they're not only gorgeously soft on the outside, but they're entirely Sherpa lined on the inside. And I also just want to point out the giant pocket, which I think is actually perfect for stashing snacks.
Yes.
Totally perfect, the snack pouch.
Like popcorn.
And then popcorn, we're gonna get to that. You're one step ahead of me. And then I've got my little mermaid blanket, but you have on some Snuggie socks. And then I have a whole collection of really cute and again, comfortable Sherpa lined slippers and the lounge socks. So you can just like cocoon this winter, but still stay connected with all of your friends.
Where do you find all this stuff?
Well,
always on the lookout.
I always on the lookout for something new and interesting, such as beauty masks.
Oh, okay.
Now, I know you have glowing skin.
No, we do that. I do that with Liz.
Do, yes.
I do it.
You beautiful skin.
We have those parties and take the pictures and freak out the kids when they come downstairs like, oh God, what did you do with Mom and Dad?
Okay, then I am going to give you this one to take home and have fun with. That is a bubble mask, and this is by a Toronto company. And this has become such an Instagrammable, hilarious moment that people are sharing. Right. It actually expands to huge charcoal bubbles on your face. Well, you kind of look like a monster. So it's really, really fun, but also great for your skin.
Yeah, cool. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we have to do, so popcorn, quickly.
You need some treats for...
I'm obsessed with popcorn.
You are. Okay. So in the shop, we carry some really gourmet popcorns, and these are all different, unique flavors. And I'm gonna give you a hint because this one here is Pop the Salt and Tequila. It's a tequila-infused popcorn, but I have 4 different ones, so that's a hint. These are all infused with some
sort of
boozy beverages.
Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go here, this one here.
And let me know what you think. Any guesses? See what your palate's like there. Super taster. This is like being what do they call them? The wine people that.
Sommelier?
Yes, sommelier popcorn.
Sommelier popcorn. Is it whiskey?
No, that one's not whiskey. That's Poppin' Merlot and peanut butter and jelly.
Shoot. I heard you guys say. I heard you say whiskey off camera. That's why I just went with whiskey. One of the worst.
Oh, wait for it to hit on the back end. That one's got a little kick.
That's whiskey.
That is peach Bellinis. Okay, but if you have to try the white one. Try the white one for me, because this one's my favorite.
The complete opposite of whiskey.
You were so close, though. Okay, so this one, wait.
I am not a popcorn sommelier.
Now let this one just sit in your mouth for a minute and like take in the flavor. Do you feel a little pop happening?
Yes.
This one is white champagne with white chocolate and Pop Rocks.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I said white champagne. Isn't all champagne white? But it's all good. It's white chocolate.
Sparkling. No. Hey, okay, we got one more.
Okay, yes, go for it.
One more, and we'll try to get some more stuff. Ooh La La website up this Friday, right? You can shop online and then by appointment only in the shop.
You got it.
Is this
Last
another
one?
kind?
Yes, try this one. And this one I have high hopes for you. High hopes for guessing this one because it is
whiskey, baby.
Whiskey!
Oh, I don't like that one.
It's very smoky.
Well, good Monday morning. Time for a drink? Why not? Hey, it's great to be back here. A wonderful new venture for somebody you probably are very familiar with. She's been on the show a number of times. Leanne Allaire.
Perot!
Okay, I almost got it.
I know, it's a
right?
mouthful.
Is that has something to do with the name here and how it's so easy to say?
Well, Hugh Lala is a lot easier than typing Leanne Allaire Perot into a URL for sure. Right. But Hugh is a word for color, and I love color. I'm a color theorist at heart, and people call me LA, so Lala, Hugh Lala, and I'm a French girl too, so Hugh Lala.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
It's just kind of fun.
And
so
it's memorable. Okay.
Well, I thought we would make a fun drink that has a little ooh la la to add to the Hugh Lala. So we've created a signature drink to help celebrate the launch of our store this Friday.
Yes.
I'm so excited. And that includes the online store, not just here in person. So we are doing a tea-infused drink because we carry a line of really great teas in the shop that are all made in Canada. They're fair trade, and they also donate money to help save and rescue animals around the world as well. So we are using a peach with turmeric tea today, and we're also going to be using a cranberry with ginger, both of these. So we've started by rimming the glass with the simple syrup that we made. So how we did that was we used a cup of sugar and a cup of brown sugar, and just infused the tea with about a cup of water on the stove and really just boiled it down to create this gorgeous ooey gooiness. So really you want to reduce it. So you have that nice reduced, the ginger flavor in there with the cranberry, and it's nice and sweet. So we also dyed the sugar with a little food coloring to make it pink, which is our favorite color around here. And now we're going to get to the drink part. So some ice cubes go into the glass first. We'll add a couple of these in here. Are you a vodka guy?
Sure.
You like a little shot of vodka?
Yeah, just on Mondays though.
Just on Mondays. Well, it's a good day then.
Okay.
You're here on the right day. So we're gonna add.
I've never put vodka with tea before though.
Right? It's kind of gonna make like a tea spritzer, sort of.
Okay.
Now we're gonna add in some of our infused tea. So we steep this in the jar overnight with a couple tea bags, so it's got a nice kick of flavor. And again, that's the peach and turmeric. We're gonna add that in. And now a little bit of bubble, so a little bit of carbonated water in there as well to give it some kick. And then last but not least, we are just going to drizzle on some extra of the simple syrup. So this will just give that extra sweetness into that, and you can mix it around as you drink it. Here we go. There we go.
Wonderful. That's yours. This one's mine?
Right, you bet. I might have a little more booze in mine than you do.
Hello.
Oh!
What's that?
Can I add one final thing?
What is
it wouldn't be Hugh Lala without some glitter. So I've got a little edible glitter to add on there to add a little sparkle and shine to your drink.
Can you quickly tell the story about why Ryan Gosling is here?
Well, my very first retail job ever was in a decor shop, and he was one of my customers that used to come in and shop with me and buy candles for his mother for her birthday and Mother's Day. So now that I have my very own shop, I'm on a mission to get Ryan Gosling to come and visit me here at Hugh Lala. Hashtag Ryan in Hugh Lala land.
Okay.
That's
Coming
the
back
goal.
home. He's from Burlington.
Right?
All right. Spread that around. Gosling, Hugh Lala.
He's welcome anytime. Anytime.
Ryan opens on Friday, online store, and then you can book an appointment.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers, Ryan. Looking good, buddy.
Looking pale,
All right,
but he still looks
Good
good.
seeing you. Congratulations.
Good to see you too.
Yeah,
Thank
cheers.
you.